Podtacular episode 428, E3 2014 recap for June 13th, 2014.
Hello everyone, welcome to Podtacular, the unofficial Halo Universe podcast. I'm your host, Duststorm, and we are back for another E3 podcast. This time, it's the end of E3. We've had quite the experience, and I'm here with my buddies for the weekend, Greenskull and Nak3d Eli.
Yay.
What's up?
Yay. We're tired.
We are very tired. It is 2:30 on a Friday morning.
Yep.
And we just decided to do one short podcast. This is going to be pretty short.
Just E3 closing time.
It is.
Closing time.
Turn out all the lights.
And it's been...
Make a Halo podcast.
Exactly. It's been a wonderful experience. First E3 for myself and Greenskull, which has been a blast.
That's exciting.
My 3 E3.
Your third E3.
You're E3 Cube now.
E3 Cube, dude.
How does this one compare to other E3s?
Better than last year's, not as good as the first year. You can never, ever get better than the first year.
Well, that's disappointing.
Yeah, sorry, bro.
My
It's all
next ones
downhill.
are just going to be like worse.
Yeah.
That's suffice to say. It's been very interesting seeing all the stuff that's there. There's a bunch of things. I guess I'll start off with a couple of things I've seen that were pretty cool. First off, Eli and I went over to see the Super Smash Brothers for the Wii U, which was freaking awesome, and he decimated competition over there.
Yes, we did.
That was pretty
Won
amazing.
some t-shirts.
We got a couple of t-shirts. Every one of us got a t-shirt, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Has a nice Smash logo on the front, and then has Super Smash Brothers on the back for 3DS and Wii U, which may be
I have to now pick up a 3DS and a Wii U to play the new Zelda, the new Smash, all these fun games coming out. I haven't bought a Nintendo system since the GameCube.
3DS is sweet, so just get 3DS.
Yeah?
You start with that at least.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm definitely thinking about getting a 3DS very soon.
Oh, I still need to play Pokemon too. Actually, I think it's going to happen.
Yeah,
Like
there's
this
the
summer.
there's the new Ruby and Sapphire remake coming too.
Yeah, but I already played those.
Yeah.
Why would I want to replay games I've already played when I have all these amazing games I still have to get to? You know?
Because
So
it's like
what-
crazy 3D and stuff now.
Oh, well, in that case. Huh.
And it's supposed to be a little bit different than what Ruby and Sapphire actually were.
You know, I'll probably wind up getting at least one of them.
Yeah. So it's going to be lots of fun. 3DS has been something I've been toying with, and I think I might finally make the jump.
Go with the XL, especially you got big hands.
Yes, I will have to use the XL if I
Yeah,
go
it's
for it.
way more comfortable, dude. Totally worth it with the bigger screen.
Yeah.
Even though some argue, oh, where's pixelation? It's like, no, the resolution's still amazing, and it's way more comfy.
Apparently, Donald Glover and Danny Pudi were at E3
I'm not sure who those are.
Community. Which Community? Please tell me one of you watches Community.
No.
Nope.
No way.
No.
Okay.
I thought you meant Halo
Sorry.
Community.
That's what I thought you meant.
I was like, oh, yeah.
No,
I
the
don't
show
it's
Community.
know.
I know a few Dannys, but the last names don't sound familiar.
Never mind.
So, there's some other stuff. Dan, what did you see? You got to see some Destiny stuff, right?
A bunch of Destiny stuff.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about the Destiny?
It's good. Yeah, got to play a fair amount, doing Bungie stuff, and yeah, logged some good time in there. It's fun. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm just excited to make a crazy green armored dude.
Of course, it's fitting for your gamer tag,
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
which is good. You guys can tell this is going to be a slow and quick podcast with that. how much lack of content that we're producing right now.
Yeah, we're just like dead.
So far, you're like, yeah, E3 was Smash and Destiny.
Yeah. So now it's your turn.
My turn.
Yeah.
Let's pick one thing.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm going to have to go with the Pro vs. G.I. Joe.
That was pretty awesome. You
That
did.
was epic.
You did really well.
Yeah, 5 kills. So you start and you have to sprint to the console. It's like one of those little game cases with the 360 and a TV. And you grab the controller. You get 3 kills, and then you have to like smash this air horn against your leg. You turn around, sprint around the course to do 5 push-ups. Then you sprint, you do a bear crawl while they throw grenades at you. Not real grenades, but like these little vibrating grenades. And then you sprint again, and then you have to do 5 sit-ups, and then you sprint to the finish and push the air horn that this big military dude's holding. And I did all that in 33 seconds flat. Got super lucky on the spawn. Saw like one guy around a wall, turn around, kill him. 2 guys are spawning to my right, and I wiped them both out within, what'd you say? You counted 7 seconds?
7 seconds.
Yeah. So I did, 26 seconds on the course. And the guys were just like, yeah, you're winning first place today. Like, no one's going to beat that. And I got a choice of either the game case, which was enticing, or the gaming chair that I'm now sitting on. Clint. And so I had to carry this chair on the top of my head, this massive gaming chair. It's this beautiful, smooth, black, rotating chair that rocks back and forth and has all these buttons and audio inputs and stuff on the side. And I'm just hoisting it above my head, walking out with this hulking mass of a chair. And Greenskull's like, dude, it looks like you stole that chair. Like, there's no way security's letting us out.
Yeah.
We have this all on video, by the way. It's going to be on Greenskull's channel.
Yeah, there'll be a link in the description for this show on the post on the podcast post page. So definitely check it out. It's very, very hilarious, and we captured pretty much every single moment of this adventure of the chair.
It was quite entertaining. So to finish the story, we basically get down the stairs, and this guy, his name is Clinton, he stops us, and he's like, yeah, I can't let you out, sir. It's not that I don't trust you. Just got to confirm it. And Greenskull's like, I knew it. Totally called it. So I sit down, and then like just bigger and bigger security guards surround me. And we had to pull a representative from the booth to actually approve it. And he took a picture as he was coming down the escalator of me surrounded by like 7 dudes in black suits with earpieces. Like, it was quite the story. So we named the chair after the guy who stopped us, which when we asked him, like, what's your name? He's like, Clint. I'm like, what? Clint?
Yep.
He's just like, no, Clinton, like the president. So I was like, oh, okay. So yeah. I'm now rocking back and forth in Clint. It's quite wonderful.
And Greenskull had some very intimate moments with Clint.
Yeah, in the back seat of my car.
It got pretty real back there.
Yeah, but that video will be up on Greenskull's channel. Will be on your personal channel or already up live? Personal channel. So we'll link to it in the podcast post. But there were lots of other things that we all got to do. I think the big thing for me, just overall, E3 was definitely the press conference. Just being there in person, being able to experience that whole live production and be a part of it was really, really cool.
Yeah, I love the Xbox wristbands that lit up. We could fist pump and like swap colors.
We've been having so much fun with those. Yeah. It was really cool. It was interesting to not just see it, because watching past E3s, you can definitely watch everything, but being there, just feeling the intensity and of the atmosphere, and feeling the bass just hit you from all the music that was going on, all the gameplay that was going on, was just a really immersive experience and a whole lot of fun.
Agreed. And it was cool also just seeing the whole Halo community. Like, we sat down with a bunch of professional players who you probably recognize: Strong Side, Flamesword, Alumni, Hoaxer, Hunter JJX. Like, I'm probably missing half of them. There's so many guys. And, you know, we saw Bravo and Jay Frechette and Mike, the camera guy, and just the whole community team was there hanging out. So that's my favorite part, is seeing everybody at the conventions every year.
Yeah. We also had the Halo party on Monday, which was just a cool way to interact even further with the rest of the community people that were there. We had people from HBO that were there, all the competitive people that were there, and a few other Xbox people repping it out there. It was just a wonderful time. And it's really cool to see just past kind of PAX and RTX, which those are still kind of more community driven, to see that there's still a sense of community in a big industry production such as E3. So Dan, you unfortunately were not able to be here for any of the press conferences. So what was kind of the big moment for you during the whole E3 experience for your first time?
I don't know. I don't know if I can really pin down an experience because it's pretty fun. A lot of it was just really just walking around the show floor, hanging out, meeting people, chatting with Marty O'Donnell. He's pretty cool. And yeah, really, that's. I don't know if I can really hit that like one big highlight because it's just kind of one whole experience that went way too fast.
Yeah. For me, it was interesting to see how big the show floors actually were for taking up both halls of the LA Convention Center, and to see how massive the Nintendo and PlayStation and the Xbox booths were. And I have to say, the Xbox booth was dwarfed by the PlayStation booth and the Nintendo booth. It was really interesting to see. Just
You thought so?
I didn't know.
PlayStation definitely. Nintendo was maybe not as big, but just
Dude,
I think you said it in line.
disagree.
I thought the Xbox was the biggest.
I thought. I disagree with both of you. Then clearly, it's all perception.
Well, maybe
I
Nintendo was.
think
Nintendo was pretty massive.
They were all massive.
Yeah.
So the fact that these guys are saying this one may have dwarfed the other, I think Nintendo felt the biggest overall. It was a very wide open space and had a lot going on.
So much
lot
was
of
packed
people.
into the Xbox One. That's how I feel.
But
though.
Xbox was packed
Yeah.
like a bunch of anchovies. And it was really hot and sweaty. And the PS4 was the same way. So, yeah, I don't know, we could look at the diagrams and see, like, and actually compare sizes. I think they were probably, all in all, roughly equivalent, though. They're all giant titans, dude, just running the gaming industry. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to see the kind of classical Xbox versus PlayStation walls, which was really cool to see.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
Nintendo booth babes were really hot.
That's true.
I
It's totally
recognized
true.
one from 2 years ago where I met Bravo, actually. Was at one of the tents outside E3. And I ran into her today because there was like no line to play the new Mario Creator, where you like, they give you Super Mario Brothers 1, and there's nothing on the stage on the first level, and you take all the blocks and pieces and you create it like Forge World almost, and like create a custom Mario map. And I was like, you look really familiar. She's like, yeah, you do too. And I was like, wait, were you one of the chicks at the so-and-so tent like 2 years ago in like a blue bikini? She's like, yep, that was me. So she wished me a good year, and I will see her at the next E3.
Very cool. Very small world we live in.
Bonding with the booth babes. It's a thing.
Rocket, dude.
Yeah, they're really cool. Most of the Nintendo girls are really sweet and like fun to talk to, and even if they're not gamers, like they're still pretty chill.
That's cool. Another big part for me, and kind of for you in a way too, was the NVIDIA booth, where there was some Titanfall going on.
Yeah, buddy. I played a Titanfall match with Team Zen, which was Game Sager, Giggle Monster, Alfredo IGN, and Sage's, I think his brother, Donnie. And we dominated the other team, bro.
And by dominated, he means completely annihilated the other team.
The first game we were warming up, we won 250 to 106, which was all right. But the second game, we won hardpoint 316 to 38.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Complete shutdown. Had all three at pretty much all times, all three territories. And we'll see. We goosed two of their people, which I know in Titanfall, goosing means like shooting people out of the air. But we had two of their teammates end with 0 kills at the end of the match. Complete goose. And we had one guy go like 14-0 one of the games. It was just awesome. We all won NVIDIA shields out of it. And got like Titanfall burn card packs and all that. So
yeah, that's
pretty
really,
sweet.
really awesome.
Yeah. And today we got a ton of Titanfall cards.
All of the same pack, unfortunately.
I know.
Pretty much.
They had like the bottom of the barrel, and they were throwing them out as the NVIDIA booth was shutting down at 6 p.m. And I caught 11 packs. And they were all the same pack. Not even kidding. All the same pack.
I think we may have enough extra from what I collected in the previous days to help you fill out the full pack.
Really?
I think so.
That would be sick.
I have to check, but I think we do.
I'll be picking up Titanfall on an Xbox One and Destiny and the Master Chief Collection.
Yep.
And probably a few more games.
Yeah, it's gonna be lots of fun. I think for me, probably the most memorable piece of E3, not the press conferences, but E3, was just meeting all the people, really. I mean, I did do a couple interviews. I had an interview with Bravo, clearing up some of the stuff regarding the Master Chief Collection, and I actually got to do an interview with Randy Pitchford from Gearbox Software, and then Matthew Armstrong, who's the director for the Borderlands franchise, and then Tony Lawrence, who's over at 2K Australia, who worked on the pre-sequel. So I got to talk to those guys today, and it's just the whole networking aspect of what E3 has kind of been out there for has been really cool. And again, it's all about just kind of meeting people and the whole community aspect for gamers, which has been really cool, really awesome to be a part of. So I don't know how you guys feel about your experiences for E3. I know, Dan, since this is your first time, I'm sure you have something that kind of just sticks out to you.
Nope.
Just kind of the whole thing.
Whole thing was good.
Whole thing together.
It was enjoyable. All of it.
That's cool. So I think that's gonna wrap it up. This is a short one. We're all tired, but I figure we kind of talk about our experiences here for E3. I know there's a lot of stuff that for the podcast we'll cover at a later time, just because we've been focused on stuff we've been doing here. But this is stuff that we kind of found important for this week. So,
I know what Greenskull's favorite moment was.
What was Greenskull? Other than Clint?
Other than Clint was Extra Life when we recorded.
That's pretty fun.
Oh, that's right. The flip book.
The flip book, dude. They had us for 7 seconds dressed in costume and dance in front of a green screen and then printed out a flip book of it. And it was wonderful.
It's pretty goddamn wonderful.
I wore a gold and blue Egyptian hat with long ears and bright blue glowing glasses, Kanye glasses.
Yep.
And Green wore, what'd you wear? It was like
I wore my glasses.
your
and
Minecraft
a weird hat and
glasses.
stuff. It was crazy.
And what was your hat?
I don't know, some red hat.
Some goofy thing. And we started playing some they had like guitars.
Inflated guitars, yeah.
Yeah, inflatable guitars, and started off all friendly, rocking out, and then Greenskull started beating me up, and so I fought him back, and then I did a little turn, and then he beat me down to the ground, and then I sprung up and popped my pink guitar in his face, and that was the end.
Yeah.
A wonderful, deep,
That was a lot of fun.
compelling
pretty good.
narrative.
That was a lot of fun.
But yeah, it's a little fun flip book. I'm sure there's video of it somewhere. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'll probably post it up on my personal site. So
Yeah.
we'll have a link to that too. And then lastly, it's not exactly E3 related, but it kind of is. But Video Games Live was awesome.
Yes, friggin' amazing.
I-
So many games I love, and I love their music, and so many games I haven't played that I really want to play, and Video Games Live made me want to play even more, like Shadow of the Colossus and Chrono Trigger. I know I haven't played either. I'm a bad gamer, but I'm going to get to them this summer.
Yeah, and we got to see Marty up on stage, which was cool.
Yep.
Got to lead us through the Gregorian chant for Halo.
He composed the audience to sing the Halo theme song. It was awesome.
Yeah.
We didn't mention we had fun at the Polaris party, the Disney/Polaris party. Very rare that I can say I've chilled with Disney people. So
Yeah. Which is cool.
yeah, a lot of old coworkers there. Great group of people. A lot of fun. Dan, did you ever get to do the fencing?
Yeah, I got killed right away. Well, we had a long game, but yeah, it was like some arcade game on 360.
After bragging that you used to fence?
Oh, it was three. I thought we were doing that like real life fencing thing. You ever seen those?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, it's like I don't know, it's like some weird real life thing. It's like, I don't know how it works, but it's,
Nope.
I've-
Some
I've-
lame video game fencing.
yeah, it's a video game. What is that?
I'm sure they have like a Wii extra accessory for it, right?
Maybe it's like Guitar Hero when Stan's dad comes out playing the real guitar.
Yeah,
It's like,
that's rad.
not cool, Dad.
Yeah. Oh, I think that'll cover it for now. But guys, it's been a pleasure hanging with you this E3. It's been a blast.
Oh, good stuff.
Yeah. And now we're going to all pass out at my place.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll see everybody here next year for E3 with the announcement of Halo 5
Yep.
coming. Or I mean, Halo 5 has been announced, but with more information regarding Halo 5. So that'd be really cool.
Yeah, next year's E3 is going to be just like my first E3, which was all Halo. There were Halo tournaments with all the pros. There was Halo 4 posters everywhere. Everyone was talking about it. So much Halo hype. That's what's going to happen next year. Super pumped for it. Anyone in town who needs a place to stay, hit me up. I live right by the airport, and I've got basically 3 couches and a ton of floor space for you to pass out.
And I will say, this is a pretty comfortable couch.
There we go.
There you go. So thank you guys for listening. Remember, you can check us out on podtacular.com. Make sure you check out the rest of our E3 coverage. And we will talk to you guys very soon.
Yeah.
Thank you, Eli and Greenskull. Thanks again for taking the time.
Please.
Thanks for having me, bro.
And peace, guys.